Chapter 1. Evelyn, June 1923. Evelyn Gundrum sat in the shade of the leaves adorning the branches of the sweeping elm, digging in the sandy dirt with a tarnished silver spoon Miss Beatrice had given her to play with. She also had a blue plastic bowl. It was cracked, but still held dirt if she balanced it carefully. When she was allowed to go outside, Evelyn liked to play in the sand near the front porch, methodically filling the bowl, dumping it out, then filling it again. Her sister, 2 years older, thought that was silly. Viola preferred to stay on the porch with her dolls, closer to Miss Beatrice, who sat on the porch swing, slowly pushing it back and forth with one toe on the faded wood planking. Only 4 years old, Evelyn didn't remember why they were living with Miss Beatrice or why they didn't call her mother. Evelyn couldn't remember for sure how long they had been here either. She had vague recollections of living somewhere else before, but she got confused easily, and Viola had to explain why they were supposed to call this lady Miss Beatrice. Wasn't she their mother? No, Viola had said. Our mother brought us here months ago. Beatrice is a friend. Why did Mother give us to Miss Beatrice? I already told you. Tell me again. Viola sighed. Okay, but this is the last time. Promise you won't ask again. What if I forget? Then you forget. I'm tired of telling you. After Daddy left, Mother went to Detroit with a man named John. Why did Daddy leave? I don't know. Now hush so I can tell you the rest. Mother said she was going to come and take us to Detroit too, but something happened and she couldn't. So she took us here and wants us to live with Miss Beatrice. Evelyn wasn't sure where here was, but she did remember that Viola told her before that Detroit was far, far away. Now and then her mind worried over the reason that their mother had not taken them to that place called Detroit. Mothers didn't leave babies. That's what Miss Beatrice had said when showing them the kittens under the porch last summer. That day Miss Beatrice had been putting some food under there for the mama cat. They weren't supposed to feed the cat, even though Evelyn would sneak her a piece of bacon when Miss Beatrice wasn't looking. The cat was supposed to feed herself and her kittens by catching the mice that often got into the bags of flour in the pantry. Why are you feeding the cat? You said not to, Evelyn had asked. Miss Beatrice patted Evelyn on the shoulder. This is just for a little while. The mama cat needs food to keep her close to her babies until they're older. Why? To keep close, to take care of the kittens. But she didn't, Viola said. Yesterday, she pushed that little one away. It died. It was the runt. Miss Beatrice sighed and rose slowly to her feet. It probably wasn't going to live anyway. The kittens were gone now, and so was the mother cat. She'd disappeared sometime in the winter. Evelyn checked every day, hoping the cat was back, but she wasn't. Looking at the empty space, she thought about what Miss Beatrice had said about mothers and babies. Evelyn didn't understand about the runt and why the mama cat pushed it away. Had it been a bad kitten? Is that what being a runt meant? Was it the same for real mothers? Their mother? When the questions threatened to clog Evelyn's brain, she took them to Viola, even though her sister hated the deluge of questions that Evelyn sometimes couldn't hold back. Viola had just laughed. Don't be silly. We aren't kittens, and there's nothing wrong with us. Evelyn tried to believe that. She tried really hard, and sometimes she could forget about those fears and just be happy. Sometimes.